welcome of another episode of It's in You. Yes, guys, it's in you. Never forget, guys. It's in you. It's another privilege. It's another honor. It's another opportunity for me today to have another talk with you guys. I am feeling blessed. I am feeling grateful for this opportunity, guys. And so I am so happy, so excited, guys. Today is another wonderful day, and I hope you are having a great day. I want to say thanks again to all my supporters out there, to all my fans, to all of you out there, guys, all my friends, and all my families. You know yourself, you've always been there, and I want to say a big thank you for your overwhelming support, guys. Yes, and guess what? Today we are back with part 3 of getting to know them. Yes, guys, getting to know them. Guys, this is very important. And what we're going to focus on today, we are going to more focus on organizations, the workplace, guys. Getting to know your employees, getting to know your fellow co-workers, getting to know your employees, your managers, your supervisors, your superiors, getting to know the people you work around, guys, is very important because at times we think that it's only important to know our partners, to know our neighbors, our friends, and and you name it. But it's very important, guys. I want to let you know, if you want to safeguard your health mentally, emotionally, and you name it. If you really want to safeguard your health, this is something very important that you and I need to do as we go from day to day, guys. We need to know who we are dealing with when we are in the workplace. Believe it or not, in a day and age and in a society that we are living in today, 2024, going into 2025, we need to know, guys, the people we surround ourselves with. Believe it or not, this is a very critical information. This is a very critical thing to think about. Guys, I don't know if you've been watching the news and you see all of these mass shooting. You see kids going home, they take up the gun and they come back and they're killing 4, 5, 6 people. Guys, we are living in reality. It is not what they call it. It is not a jokey pokey show. It is a reality time that we are living in. And even though I'm here and I'm smiling, I cannot help it because that's who I am. But we are living in a serious time, guys. And this is why I choose to talk about this, because it is very important for us to get to know the people who we are working with, the people we surround ourselves with, the people we associate ourselves with. And it's not about going in the club and having a good time, and before you know it, you hear gunshots start, or you see somebody run their vehicle into a building, or you heard about mass shooting and stuff. No, the reality is that it is also facing the workplace. So this is what I'm saying. Getting to know is very important. Getting to know the people you are dealing with is very important. And let me just say this and say it very, very fast. When I say getting to know, I meant when you're on the job, when you get a job and you are working, please take your time to observe as much as possible. Observe all the personalities. Believe it or not, it's not a joke. This is America, guys. Get to know all the personalities. Get to know each individual. Take time. Don't only focus on the typical job criteria, because that is not going to help you to safeguard and secure your well-being. That is not going to be priority safety for you. The company's security is not going to be a priority safety for you and for your families, and for your mental state of mind, your physical well-being, your mental well-being. This is going to be an individual effort to protect yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's what it is going to do, and it's very important. So I will say again, get to learn your environment, get to know the people you are working with, get to know their personality, get to understand these people that you are dealing with. Because you know what? When you get to know someone, when you get to understand who they are, it is you have, just like how in a personal relationship or intimate relationship, it helps you to build a better relationship and a better understanding and better level of communication with each other and stuff like that. It's the same thing when you're in an organization. No, even though I'm telling you to get to know your coworkers, your managers, your superiors, and stuff like that, yes, you can get to know them. But after you get to know them and you realize that that is a toxic environment for you, that is not a good environment for you. They are, they can be verbally abusive, mentally abusive, because a lot of times our superior, they are mentally, they mentally mess up employees' mind and their health. They verbally abuse employee. They do and say whatever comes, to their mind, to their thoughts, and they just spit it out. And they don't care about how you feel. They don't care as long as they're getting their job done, and as long as they are happy, then to hell with everything else. But all I'm saying, when you get to know your organization, your employee, your fellow co-workers, and you get to know them and understand who they are, you are now going to deal with them on a personal level, differently, separately. You cannot deal with everybody the same way. You have to learn people and understand them, and then you're better able to communicate with them. So that's the first thing of trying to get to know, like learning your environment, is because you want to know how to better have a communication level with a one, with each individual, and to, just to build a healthy relationship with them. But at the end of the day, guys, if you have gone to the point of getting to know, and you're going to learn everybody over a period of time. And if you realize that that environment and those people are too toxic to be around, and you try your best over a period of time, and you voice your opinion, and you talk about what you're not comfortable with, what you're unhappy with, and what could get better, what you think would get better. And if nobody is taking your suggestion, if nobody is listening to you, if nobody cares about what you say or what you do, because you know what? Who the hell are you? You are not the CEO. You are not the executives. You are just a regular employee. So why should I listen to you? So when you learn that, okay, your opinion doesn't matter, when you realize that these people are getting people upset, irritated, and these people are abusing their power, to deal with employee however they want to and however they choose to, and you don't have no say, and you find that you, every time you come to work, you get upset, you get frustrated, and you are leaving work worse than how you came, right? That's not healthy. It's not healthy, guys. Just a little secret. It's not healthy. So what I'm trying to say to you, once you see, you get to know people, and you learn their personality, you learn what they're about, you learn the organization, you learn you learn about the manager, the general manager, the executive, the CEO, whoever they are, your fellow co-workers. Once you find out, guys, that this is not the right place. This is that it is too toxic. This is not healthy for me. And listen, it's not about them, guys. Always remember, it is not about them. It is about you at the end of the day. And if you realize my channel is it's in you. So, and this is why I choose that theme. It's in you because it's never about the other individual, no matter what they are doing to you guys. At the end of the day, you have the power to choose. And whatever you choose is going to be the best thing for your life. So once you found out that you're in a toxic environment, as I said before, do not play a blind eye. It is time to say enough is enough, and it is time for you to move on. If you voice your opinion, if you talk about the situation and nobody cares, don't waste your time. Move on. Because let me tell you something. I have been in so many situations in my life, throughout the work industry, throughout the organization I have, throughout the whole world of hospitality industry. You name it, locally and internationally. I have so much experiences. But let me tell you something. There were numerous jobs that I obtained in my life where people would quote unquote and say, oh, this is the best place to work. This is the best job ever. But when you check out underneath, there's a lot of pressure. There is a lot of toxic thing going on in the background, that people don't know about. And so at the end of the day, when I found out that this was not healthy for me, mentally, emotionally, it was not healthy. You know what I do? I quit. Yes, guys, I quit. I don't wait for them to tell me to leave. See, the first thing I do, guys, I make sure that I observe. I observe the environment. I observe people. I analyze people. I analyze their behavior. I analyze their character. I analyze the way they talk to you, the way they approach situation, the way their communication level, and how they get across things to people. And if they're critical and careful about people's mental state of mind, because thinking and straight, this is one thing I never take for granted. Living here in the United States of America, the moment I see like somebody is going to get triggered off in a work environment, that's where I don't want to stay. Because you can never know what is going through an individual mind, no matter what you do. And you assume that you know that person well enough, you can only know to a certain extent because that person will only tell you what they choose to tell you. And so when you realize that you're in a toxic environment and every time they get someone upset, you have to be careful, guys, of working in that environment. Because in a moment, in a jiffy, something can go wrong. Something can go wrong. Before you know it, you have a mass shooting. Before you know it, you hear that 5 people died and 40 people end up in the hospital. Would you want that for your life? You are the key to your safety. You are the key to your well-being. You are the key to your health, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Let nobody fool you. Okay? At the end of the day, make your own decision. And let me tell you something. For all of those decisions that I have made in my life, they have been the best ever decision I have ever made. By leaving a toxic environment that was not healthy for me, mentally, physically, emotionally, in every way, financially. And let me tell you something, guys. Most of the times, the things that we are holding on to and we think they are the best, the moment you let them go, you see the light. You see the light. And you see things start flowing like never before. And I want to give you a little secret. It teaches me that nothing is the best. You think that what you have is the best? There is better out there, my friend. They are better out there. Just let go. And the moment you let go, you will start to see things flowing. Like you can't even imagine. But if you hold on to something and you think that that is the best, how are you going to receive the better? You have to let go what you think is best to receive the extraordinary. So, guys, have some faith in yourself. And I don't know what you are going through today in your work environment, in your organization, but let me tell you something. You are better than that. And let me tell you something. There is something more awesome. There is something more beautiful. There is a greater and a better job out there waiting for you. There is a better life, a better manager, a better CEO, a better organization is waiting, ready and waiting for you. But if you don't step out of your comfort zone, you are not going to be able to receive that which is waiting on you. So I'm imploring you today to check out your environment. Check out your working situation. And if it is too toxic, then it's time for you to make your decision because you don't want it to be too late. Thank you for joining in. And please look out for part 4 of this content. All right? Have a wonderful